Hello everybody and welcome back to the Bourbon Bar. I'm Holden and today I'm going to be doing a review of Woodford Reserve Batch Proof 118.4. Now, this Woodford Reserve Batch Proof is Woodford Reserve's only offering that I know of that offers a batch proof or barrel strength version of their whiskey. This year's is coming out at 118.4 proof. That is 59.2% alcohol, and it retails for about roughly $130 MSRP. Now, this mash bill out of this Woodford is the same as the normal Woodford's, typical like bourbon, and I think the double oaked, and that is 72% corn, 18% rye, and 10% malted barley. Overall, this is a very center of the road bourbon in the Woodford Reserve typical bourbon. This being 118 proof, however, always offers a little bit more of that wonderful Woodfordness that a lot of us know and love. That being said, it's my third time doing this review because thanks to quality equipment failing like usual, I have really been able to get to know this whiskey. But I'm going to go ahead and give it a review so you guys can know whether you should be paying for this $130 bottle or if you should pass on it. So, that being said, I'm going to pour it in a glass, and this is non-age stated whiskey. Brown-Forman usually puts out younger whiskeys for their limited releases, and they have some kind of method where they make it taste a little bit older somehow. Not really doing anything too funky, but it's still kind of a way around. So that being said, I'm gonna get on the nose, but before I do that, guys, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and it's almost to that deadline. So that being said, hit the subscribe button, that would help me out a lot, and also like the video while you're down there. But that being said, we're jumping in on the nose to let you guys know how it smells. Oh, that's good. It's so good. Every time I smell it, I just have this like same reaction of how good this is. It's got this wonderful boozy syrup, and that's like a very potent apparent nose on this. It definitely has some oak presence in it. It also has this like really nice brown sugary note, which I always get in the normal Woodford. It's kind of like a brown sugary bourbon for me. It also has this kind of like red fruitiness. Almost more of like red licorice, not even like a real fruit, but like a piece of like red licorice, like a candy fake red cherry flavor. A little bit of nutmeg as well, caramel, super very sweet, dark, rich nose, maybe like molasses as well. Yeah, definitely like a molassesy note in here. Overall, it smells fantastic, full-bodied, full of flavor, and I can't wait to get this one on the palate. Okay. Woo. Yeah, it's fantastic. I have done this video a few times. I'm not really complaining though, because it's given me ample opportunities and excuses to drink this wonderful bottle of whiskey right away on the palate. You're hit with this nice dark molasses sweetness, and then when you swallow it, it follows through with this like rich banana-y flavor. Brown-Forman special. That banana comes through a little bit on the finish. I mean, it's not the most banana thing I've tasted in the world. There's other stuff going on, but there's definitely a sweet banana in there. Also, it has that like nice sweet oak and a little bit of oak spice as well, but overall, first sip is decadent. I love it. Feels pretty warm. Oh, yeah. That molasses is in there. Also provides a little bit of this spice, almost like the rye spice. Not a whole lot of it though, just like a nice amount to make it really worth that that sip. It's got that extra bite to it and that spiciness that also comes through really nicely, along with like this nice cocoa, like this nice dark rich chocolate flavor. It's like pure rich chocolate, very, very good. Mouthfeel of it, thick and viscous. It's just the way we all like it. That 118.4 proof, that all the extra proof really allows the oils in the whiskey to like coat your palate. Finish is absolutely lovely. It goes all the way down and tells you it's still in there. But overall, this whiskey is fantastic. That being said, I'm going to give it a grade. But before I do that, I think it's time to listen to a message from today's sponsor. As many of you guys know, my fiance and I recently went to Chicago with a couple friends of ours, and while we were there, we visited this very, very upscale restaurant, which was actually a speakeasy underground. And one thing about the speakeasy was that it was so fancy, they even had waiters in the bathroom handing us paper towels after we went. That being said, we had to dress our best, and I wouldn't have been able to dress my best if I wasn't wearing a fancy watch to complete my outfit. Now, I originally never used to be into watches when I was younger and before I dressed up like this, but recently I've been getting into watches thanks to a little company called Wrist Mafia. Now, if you guys aren't aware, Wrist Mafia is a subscription-based company where they'll send you a watch to your door every single month for only $40 a month. Now, these watches are worth over $100 a piece at minimum, and they're just like really great quality watches. Wrist Mafia has been sending me a few, and I've been wearing this one for my really important events because it is a wonderful looking watch, which is a skeleton watch in all silver, which really completes some nice fancy outfits. Now, if you guys wanted to get a watch from Wrist Mafia, all you have to do is sign up for only $40 a month. And ladies, if you guys are interested in leveling up your man's style, well, Wrist Mafia also offers 3 and 6 month subscription boxes where you can pay ahead of time, 3 to 6 months, and give it to someone as a gift where they'll get a watch sent to their door every month for 3 or 6 months. Now, this is a wonderful gift for, like I said, a significant other, maybe a brother or a father, anyone in your life, either during the holidays or for their birthday. It's a wonderful gift to give them, so definitely check them out. Now, if you guys are interested in getting watches from Wrist Mafia, well, then you can use the code Bourbon Bar, all caps, all one word, at the checkout, and it'll save you 30% off. That being said, check out Wrist Mafia and join the Mafia today. Alright, we're back, and yeah, it's time to grade this whiskey. I honestly think it's phenomenal. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm glad that I found this one, which I found in Chicago. So took an entire 4-hour trip for me to get it, but it was worth it. That being said, it's time for a grade, and if you guys aren't aware, we are doing this in 3 parts. Grade on the nose, grade on the palate, and then a grade for the price. Starting off with the nose, I think this nose is decadent. It has a lot going on. I could sit there and pick it apart for a while, and it's just really, really nice. And that makes me want to give the nose a high score. I mean, probably around a 9.4 out of 10. So yes, obviously really high. On the palate, really easy to drink with those like really nice notes, but it offers like so much full-bodied flavor. Some of those really nice dark sweet notes that I personally love in bourbon. Some of my favorite notes, including that like brown sugar and banana. I love the Woodford products. I think they all taste fantastic. Palate for me is going to get a 9.3 out of 10. Not quite as good as the nose, but very close. And then finally, value for the price. This bottle is $130. That's a lot of money for a lot of people, including me. I mean, I certainly shouldn't be spending this kind of money on whiskey all the time, but I do this for you guys, so help me subscribe. But for $130, you know, what does this whiskey deserve for a grade? Because that's a lot of money. And you can get juice like this in the Elijah Craig barrel proofs for like a cheaper, like $70-ish. That being said, this does hit above other expensive bottles. So because it's allocated, it's sought after, and it's still this good, I think that $130 is fair. I would give it an 8.6 out of 10 for pricing. Obviously, I would like it to be cheaper, but I wouldn't turn my nose up against paying for this bottle because it's worth it. That being said, would I buy this bottle again? 100% yes. If you guys see this bottle on the shelf for that $130 mark, it's a no-brainer. If you have the $130, pick it up. But that being said, that's the end of the video. If you guys think that I'm wrong and that this isn't as good as it is, well then you're wrong. But please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, if you guys enjoy it, let me know in the comments if this is your favorite whiskey. That being said, it's the end of the video. Please hit the like button if you guys like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll see you all in the next class.